Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Let's Run Errands for People. Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions, with me, Almeron. Alright, so... Ooh. Ancient Wonder. That one, I think I might have crossed off on accident. Let me see if I can find that on my list. Well, I'll go back to it. First, we can do Zero Strikes Again. Or Zero, like Zorro, I guess. I recently received the following note. Please stop this brigand before tragedy befalls my collection. Magister Bardeth. My dear Magister Bardeth, I shall soon pay a visit to acquire your precious valuables. Zero. And this one we want to send Rack. And we want to send Serena, and I think that should do the trick. And then for Hellspawn Beast, a chimera, a beast long thought to be extinct, has appeared in our town. Please rid us of this monster. Okay, we're going to send Lad, and Alicia, and Lavian. Okay, and then let's see, where's Ancient Wonder? Is that still on my list? Is that one of the... I must have thought I finished that one, because... Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we need to go change our jobs a bit for this one. We want Archer Knight. You are going to be my archer. And Cauldron, you get to be a knight. You have been knighted. Knighted. Knightened. Alright. Ancient Wonder. I am an adventurer traveling evilly in search of the lost wonders said to be concealed within her borders. I recently uncovered ruins on the Lanalian Plateau, thought to exist now in legend. I am in need of assistance to help me continue my journey. Those of strong body preferred. Ranald Ozzy. Alright, so Cauldron, Demeta, Errol. Off you go. Okay, I was not paying any attention to how long my people are going to be gone, so I'm going to be back in 16 days. Okay, we've walked around a bit, so let's pick these reports up. Zero strikes again. We departed Agros in high spirits. Our goal was to capture Zero, a master thief. We haven't managed it so far, but maybe this time. Our foe was a worthy one, yet the skills of the chemist were again a great boon to us, because Zero is terrible against chemists, apparently. Eventually, we emerged victorious. One person can make all the difference. After the battle, we began to ready our packs for the road. One of our party uncovered a large treasure chest, because Zero keeps hiding them under our packs, I guess. Before us lay a treasure beyond compare. It is the blue materia, which I assume reads the same as the other materia, so I'm not going to actually read that one. Hellspawn Beast. We departed Egros in high spirits. Our task to fill a chimera. The stars were with us from the outset. Our foe was a worthy one. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. Eventually, we emerged victorious. After the battle, we began to ready our packs for the road. We spotted a shadowy onlooker. We quickly gave chase, hoping to question him. Somehow, he evaded us, even though I'm a ninja, and slipped off into the night. Our fortune could not have been... we could have caught the guy. Maybe that could have been greater. Well, anyway. At least we've succeeded. And Ancient Wonder. We departed Egros in high spirits. Our task to explore the Lanalian Plateau. The stars were with us from the outset. The area was infamous for its swarming vampire bats. Yet the skills of the knight were a great boon to us. As a result, we were able to find what we sought. One person with a shield can make all the difference. I assume that's what helped. We forded streams and cut our way through reed and rush. After a time, the air about us seemed to change. We pressed ever onward. At last, our eyes fell upon a wonder of the ancient world. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. We've found the Chocobo Forest. We're Master Adventurer. Yeah! And now there's Metamorphosed Misery. Help me, please. My pet has turned into a monster. I fear my only option is to slay the beast, but I cannot bring myself to do it. Diara the Summoner. Alright. So this sounds like a job for Lad and Alicia and Lavian. So off you go. Alright. Now, while they're doing that, let's read the Chronicle. Ooh, that means we've found all of the wonders. Fantastic. Chocobo Forest. Naught but a glimpse of light creeps into this deep wood. Rare breeds of chocobo thrive in this mystical forest, and the world tree is rumored to be at its center. The pungent scent of chocobo fills the air. Neat. Alright, so let's find... We've got the Mask of Zorro, Hilltop Estate, and... Not the Mask of Zorro, that's a different one. We've got Upon the Plateau, Hilltop Estate, and Zero Strikes Again. That's the one I'm looking for. Right, Hilltop Escape. I'm totally losing it. Upon the Plateau, Hilltop Estate. Oh, there's Upon the Plateau. The Linalian Plateau is thought to be home to demons and all manner of evil spirits. A line from local legend reads, "And a demon descended upon the high plateau of Linalia, and the world was plunged into darkness." However, we witnessed not only a series of quiet, rolling hills with no apparent relation to the cursed land of legend, and yet, as we left, we did feel a strange chill. And down. Alright, so one of these is the right one. Zero Strikes Again. That's the one we haven't seen yet. Zero struck again, this time against Master Bardeth. The city guard did their best to stop him, but Zero gained access to the magisterial estate in the guise of a cook, sneaking past the guards and escaping with priceless treasures and gold. Though the Magister's collection of fine art is famous, not a single work was stolen. The city guard was left in confusion. Just a piece of materia that he's left us. The Chimera, once thought extinct, had indeed reappeared. Such an abomination, a foul creation bearing the features of countless beasts, could only have been wrought by the hand of man. It stands to reason that the Chimera was the work of dark sorcery, and rumor would place responsibility on one of the townspeople. We managed to fell the beast in a battle that spanned some 8 hours. Man, that must have been tiring. Alright. So, let's go ahead and save really quick. And actually, we have one more errand here in Garland. Let's see if we can get there. We cannot. Guess what? We get to have a random encounter because I did not pause first. Let me go ahead and mark off the ones that I just did so I remember that I've done them. Spawn beast and that. Okay. Okay, let's see. I don't want to bring my level 47 people because they're too high level. So let's bring both here. Hey, you know what? I'll show up for construction 8. And let's bring Rafa, because Rafa could use some levels. Yeah, Luso's fine. Arrow. Don't want to bring them. Alright, we'll bring Colt and Estadio. Excuse me. And we'll bring Errol. Because Errol is a summoner, and I have not switched Cauldron out from being a knight back to being a mage of some kind. A little bit of tea to help the throat. Chocobo, Chocobo, Squire. Archer. Goblin. Anybody else? Is that it? Alright, Balthier. Let's get going. So Balthier's abilities are a mix of Mustadio and a thief in piracy. So he has Plunder Gill, which is, if I remember correctly, it's a better chance of, like, I think what I was reading was that if Steel Gill had a 50% chance, Plunder Gill has a 60% chance of succeeding. And then he also has the arm shot, seal, evil leg shot that Mustadio does. So, like I say, he's strictly better than a couple of my other people, but that's because he's a special character they added for this version of the game, and they wanted to show off what they could do or something, I guess. They knew people liked Balthier. He's a fun character. Yeah, Shuriken. Oh no, Chocobo. Chocobo and Squire, and the Squire's not doing much. The Archer can probably shoot me. Sure, shoot Rafa. Rafa's fine. Okay, Construct 8. Construct 8 counts as a monster, which means Construct 8 does not learn skills, but does gain levels. Also, its faith is 0, so magic has no effect on it. Not even healing magic, so don't count on cure spells or anything. And so let's go ahead and see. Can it reach? It cannot reach. Also, it cannot have any equipment. So basically, what you see is what you get. What it does have are tasks. It can destroy, compress, dispose, and pulverize. And I believe 3 of these are adjacent. So I'll have to get a... Ooh, pulverizes. Got even less of a thing. Dispose is the one I usually use because it has a pretty big range. And it hits pretty hard. And it's pretty cool. Should have done that from the front. The only trouble is that all of the tasks deal damage to it. So you want to have somebody with potions on hand to keep the poor thing from dying. You shoot, you can shoot. Then shoot. Nice. Critical hit. Then we wait for the enemies to do their thing, which generally involves hitting me, you know. So level 46, level 45, our people are 44, 43, 45. Although, actually, it doesn't matter, 45, 42, 48, 42. Let's try to finish the archer. Arithmetics, level, multiple 5, double check. Yeah, just those 2. So we're going to do Errol's favorite spell. Flare. Go. Overkill. No damage. So that actually can be pretty handy paired with a arithmetician, able to take advantage of the zero faith. Rafa will murder a chocobo. I should have faced a different direction. That's alright. Let's try to kill this other chocobo before it starts, so it doesn't... It can't heal anybody. The other two are dead. It's fine. It will heal itself. No, it won't. It will attack Rafa because it is foolish. You got greedy, chocobo. Hello, Squire. Yeah, not quite. Alright, let's try to do this from the front. Someday, maybe I'll be able to show off the melee options. Oh, nope, he turned. Shoot. All my planning for naught. What has science done? Alright, shoot the goblin. With the ice, which does extra damage to goblins. It's the only elemental weakness I can keep track of in this game. Meh. We'll just summon Golem. Interesting choice. I don't think Golem will affect Construct 8 either, though, because it is, of course, magic. Though I could be wrong, because it's like adds a barrier or something. Something magical. That's not magical. I don't know. It doesn't target, so I think maybe it will actually work. I could be wrong. I don't know. I've never actually tried testing the theory. Let's test the theory. Nope. Golem works on Construct 8. That's fantastic. I should say there is one other skill that Balthier has not learned yet in this game that is just really cements his position as a superior Mustadio, and that is Barrage, which costs 1200 JP to learn, but it lets him attack 4 times in a row. Okay. Magic City Garland. And what is the errand we're going to be doing here? Not that sheet. There it is. Okay. Arithmetics tutor wanted. I am a student at the magic school, but I don't understand maths. Very good. Please teach me maths. Thank you. Dorman, age 7. Now you might think that an arithmetician was the best choice for this job. You would think that. And yet, according to my sources, it is chemist and ninja that are the best jobs for this. We'll send Errol. Errol knows maths. Alright. This time, I will be back when we are done in ready to pick stuff up in Egros. Alright, we are back in Egros. Metamorphosed Misery. We departed to Egros in high spirits. Our task to fell a pet-turned-dread creature. The stars were with us from the outset. Our foe was a worthy one. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. Eventually, we emerged victorious. After the battle, we began to ready our packs for the road. Diara came forth to offer copious thanks. We graciously accepted and headed for home. Would that we had received a reward as well. Our fortune could not have been greater. Except if we'd received a reward. Oh well. Alright. So that chronicle is Pitiable Monster. Pitiable Monster. There it is. We were called to assist in an unusual case of pet-turned-monster. Are there usual cases of pet-turned-monster? The metamorphosis resulted from magics that the pet's owner, young Diara Luca, had found in an ancient tome in her family library. After disposing of the pet and questioning Diara, we learned that the chimera seen in town not long ago was also hers. We released her after eliciting a promise that she stop experimenting. Good. Don't make monsters, please. It's not great. Alright, now I have to go to Garland and pick up that one, so I'll be right back. Here we are in Garland. Arithmetic's tutor. We departed Garland in high spirits. Our task to tutor a child in arithmetics. Because we do all sorts of things here. The child could not grasp even the fundamentals. Yet the skills of the ninja were a great boon to us. After a while, our instructions seemed to take fruit. One person can make all the difference, apparently. It's a ninja. We then tidied up after a worthwhile session. Dorman came forth and offered his heartfelt thanks. We graciously accepted and headed for home. Would that we had received a reward as well from the 7-year-old child. We're so greedy. Oh my goodness. Alright, and that one is Brave Little Dorman in the Chronicle. Alright, where is Brave Little Dorman? Brave Little Dorman. Here's all we know. Dorman, a boy of 7 who hated math, recently raised his hand to answer a question in math class during open house. We were able to witness the miracle for ourselves. Recalling how the child struggled to answer even the simplest questions when we began tutoring him, we could not help but smile, and we swelled with pride as he correctly answered the difficult question. Aw, that's almost sweet. Alright. Next stop is Riavane's Castle. I will meet you there. Alright, we have made it to Riavane's Castle. Hello, the tavern. Alright, so we have 2 errands here. We have Historic Revolt and Tutoring. Historic Revolt. Lately, I've been seeing a large number of children digging for something in the mountains outside of town. I wish I knew what they were up to. Could someone look into it? Karach, Crimson Whale Brewmaster. Okay. So this one wants an orator for some reason. And we'll send Demeta, and we will send... Actually, you know what? We'll send Alicia and Lavian. 10 days, okay. And then tutoring. Wanted, magic tutor for the 10 days until my son's magic examination. Base pay, 2,000 gil, with a bonus for a good grade. Duchess Cupper. Okay, and this one, Someone wants a chemist with white mage as the skill save, so that's why Errol is a white mage right now. Bad. I think Rack is basically Master Ninja, but could be wrong. Alright, so 12 days. I'll be back in 12 days. Okay, I made it. Alright, Historic Revolt. We departed Riovanes in high spirits. Our task to investigate the actions of some youths. The stars were with us from the outset. There was very little information for us to work with. Nonetheless, we remained committed to our goal. Our investigation finally came to a close. Afterwards, we readied ourselves for the road. A large sack happened to catch our eye. We quickly examined the contents. Before us lay a treasure beyond compare. Our fortune could not have been greater. I pray all our missions meet with such success. Ooh, we got the Orb of Minwu. Sure. And tutoring. We departed Riovanes in high spirits. Our task to tutor a child in the magical arts. The stars were with us from the outset. The child could not grasp even the fundamentals, again. Yet the skills of the white mage this time were a great boon to us. The white mage makes more sense than the ninja. For math. For magic. After a while, our instructions seemed to take root. One person can make all the difference. We then tidied up after a worthwhile session. Upon our return, we were given a gift in gratitude. Eagerly, we looked to see what our efforts had earned us. It was a prize most generous. Our fortune could not have been greater. We got Gil. Sure, why not? Alright, nothing else here, nothing else here. Alright. Okay, so I still have a few things in Lazalia. I have a few things in Yardro, but one of them happens during the month of Cancer, so I need to spend some time, so I think I'm going to skip Yardro and come back to it after I do the stuff in Lazalia and Golland that I still have left. So, and also, I think it occurred to me that I might be able to do that Raffla Shiva one that I missed. Not in this save, but I think I've got a save here from maybe before I did that errand, so I'm going to check that out and I'll be right back. Hooray! It worked. So, this was from the Beastly Trail out of Salgidos errand that we didn't do perfectly on, which apparently means that we didn't get to see the feat. So, we didn't get any bonuses or artifacts or anything out of it. It was the same otherwise. So, let's see what the feat says. We discovered that the Raffla Shiva, the legendary man-eating plant, does indeed exist. It grows in the north, and its blossoms can reach 5 sectas in diameter. It reached for us with its giant tentacles when we encountered it, but somehow we managed to escape. We have no doubt that the scientific community will be most interested in this find. Alright. So there we go. I just wanted to see what this said. So, yeah. This is why we have multiple save files, as it turns out. So, I'm going to go ahead and call that there. Next episode, we will finish up all of the errands. The episode itself has only been half an hour, but I've been recording for at least 45 minutes because there's a fair amount of time of walking around in between when I have the recording paused and trying to not have random encounters and stuff. So next time we should be able to finish all the errands, and we should be able to do Noveska Temple if I have time. So we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you next time. Bye for now.